guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to tell you every single thing that you need to know about makeup. Like, I will give you every knowledge starting from primer till setting spray, why to use what, why to use like primer, why to use a color corrector, what is concealer, what is highlighter, what's the difference between anything. So I'm going to give you every information. So if you are a beginner and if you're new to makeup, then this video is going to be super helpful for you. So if they're interested, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so before you start your makeup, you just want to make sure that your skin is clean and completely moisturized. So today I'm using this moisturizer, and this one from Ole Henriksen. This is their brightening gel cream. I really like this moisturizer because this one not that thick or rich, and I don't need that much thick rich moisturizer under my makeup, but it works really good under the makeup and I really like it. So depending on your skin type, you can choose any moisturizer, but you must need to moisturize your face, to give that hydration to your skin. Alright, after moisturizer you need to apply primer, and today I'm using from Hourglass. This is their Well Mineral Primer. Now primer, what this do? Primer helps to minimize the appearance of pore and fine lines, blemishes. It also even out your skin tone. But do you really need a primer? Now if you are someone who have the problems that I just mentioned, or you are someone who wear tons of makeup like often, then you should use a primer, because primer work like a protector of your skin, from getting clogged or any damage. But if you are someone who don't use much makeup, that much, then you might skip the step. You can just go to other step after foundation right away. Now as long we are all primed, now we are going to move for color correct. Now this is also a step that many of you maybe will be able to skip. Color corrector mainly used for skin imperfection like discoloration, dark spot. For me, I like to focus under my eyes and around my lip, just to make it all one color and get a flawless makeup look, because I do have a little bit something, dark spot under my eyes right here and around my lips. So I like to color correct this area. Color correct also comes in many different shades like orange, peach, yellow, then what else? Orange, peach, yellow, green, and also silver. So depending on your skin problem, you choose a color. It's not just yellow. And I'm just using a brush to just kind of blend the color. Okay, I'm looking really scary right now. I know I'm not looking pretty, but it's okay. We're gonna move for foundation. So finally we are going to use foundation after all that step. Now when you're thinking about foundation, you want to buy foundation, first you want to know what are you looking for. You want a foundation that is full coverage, or you want a foundation that is going to control your oil, or you want a foundation that gives you a dewy, glowy kind of finish. So depending on your need, you go for foundation. And there are a lot of options these days in the market, so you can just go for any foundation. And I'm using today Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, and I'm in the shade 365C. And as you can see, I'm using a beauty blender, but you can choose you can apply your foundation also using a brush, but for me I like beauty blender, and it also actually helps to soak any excess product from your skin. So I like it. It gives you a flawless finish. So I always choose beauty blender over brush. Okay, I'm also taking the oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, I'm taking the foundation down to my neck, just so that my neck color and my face color is not different and I don't look horrible. So that's what you want to do too. But if you are having a foundation that match your neck color, then just hold on to it. You are lucky, girl. For me, I always suffer with foundation color. Like when it's come to match my skin tone, I feel like either I don't know how to do it, or there is no correct match for me. After foundation done, the next thing is concealer. And concealer basically just to conceal your imperfections like spots or anything like that, you know. And I'm using today Revelation Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, and I'm in the shade C12. Now after do color correct and after applying foundation, you still see there is some imperfection, and this is where you are using a concealer to conceal those things. And if you are someone who don't see any imperfection after foundation, well, you are so lucky. You really don't need to even use a concealer. How lucky is that? But if you see, go for a concealer. Now you can choose a concealer either same shade as your skin tone or your foundation, or you can go for one shade lighter, which I'm doing. Normally most of the time I will go same same shade like my skin tone or like my foundation, but just today I'm using this one, which is one shade lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just using under my eyes. Alright, now I'm going to use another concealer as a highlighter. So you normally use a highlighter to highlight the highest point of your face. What I mean by that is, when you go under the sun hits certain area of your face. Those are the highest area, highest area of your face. So for me, I normally use a highlighter like under my eyes, just above of my cheek, in this area, center of my forehead, the nose of my the bridge of my nose, the nose of my bridge, okay, the bridge of my nose, and my cutest bow, and also a little bit of my chin. So I'm using just right under my eyes, above of my cheek. Oh, by the way, I'm using this concealer from Maybelline. This is their Age Rewind concealer. I love this concealer, guys. I just want to show you one thing, that I finished one, like I have a little bit in there, and this is like, and I finished before a lot of it. I love this concealer so much. Even as a concealer I like it, and even as a highlighter. So I'm using here, center of my forehead, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and a little bit in my chin. I really want this area to pop, you know. And then just blend. You can see for everything I'm pretty much using beauty sponge, and you can pretty much use whatever you like, beauty sponge or a brush. Alright guys, so with that we finished our base. Now whatever comes next is completely depend on what look you are going for, like blush, lipstick, eyeshadow, everything depend on what look you're going for, but this was the most important part that we are already done with. So the next I'm going for my eyebrow, and I'm using an eyebrow pencil to do that. You can use eyebrow pencil or eyebrow gel, but if you are beginner, trust me, it's gonna be way easier for you to work with the eyebrow pencil than a gel, just because it's way easier to work with. Alright, so my eyebrow is done. So you can see how easy it was to draw my eyebrow with a pencil. With pomade, it's just a little bit hard, but then I'm using like brow pencils from a local Malaysian brand, and this one from Obsessed Cosmetic. I just received it in my PR box, so I just wanted to try it, and it's actually good. Now next I'm going for contour powder. Again, you can use either cream contour or contour powder, and same thing, it's just easier to work with contour powder than a contour cream. And normally we actually use contour cream mostly when we are going for, you know, like really heavy makeup, something like that, we go for cream contour, but it's just really easy to work with powder contour. Today I'm using a powder contour, and I'm using this palette. This is from K.N.T, and this is their contour kit. So I really love this one. They're really creamy and really nice to blend. So I'm focusing in this area. So contour give your face a dimension, you know, it gives it help you to get expected shape in certain area of your face, like make your nose look sharper, you know, to help you to hide your double chin. And these days people are not going for heavy contour much. They are more to bronzing, warm up those certain area of your face, you know, to give you good dimension. But they are not going for so heavy contour, which is okay actually. I don't mind, or it's not a big deal. You can really choose contour like 1 or 2 or 3 shade darker than your skin tone. It completely depends on how much contour you are looking for or how much contour you want to do. So 1, 2 shade darker will be good if you want to just warm up your face, but if you are looking for high contour, then maybe you can go for 3 shade darker than your face. Now I'm actually going to take a smaller brush. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take a smaller brush because I want to contour my nose a little bit. Okay, you don't want to contour a lot. You want to still keep it natural. That's the goal. So yeah, I think that's enough for me. So that's all actually. I actually want to just take another brush just to blend out my cheek a little bit more, so there is no harsh line, you know, so it look natural. Alright, so after contour done, the next thing I'm going to use is setting powder. So normally for me, because I have dry combo skin, more dry, so I normally don't set whole my face. I normally set just the place I use highlighter, you know, so just the places I focus the most, I will set those places. I will not set the whole face, but if you want, you can use a compact powder or setting powder and you can set your whole face if you are more to oily skin, or if you just like it, you can do that. But for me, I'm just going to set under my eye, and I'm using a brightening powder, and it's this banana powder from Anastasia. I really love this powder. From the time it came out, I feel like maybe I barely used any other setting powder. I just love it. So you can see I'm just using the places I use my highlighter just a little bit. Now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Now here it is completely your choice. You want to go today for a look that is really bold, you want a colorful eye look, you want a natural eye look, whatever it is, you can go for it. That is completely your choice. So today I'm really going for a simple eye look, and I'm using this palette. This is from Huda Beauty, and this is her Obsession Nude Medium palette. So this is really nice everyday kind of palette. Like you can see the color are really natural, really pretty, everyday kind of color, and I love this palette. It's so pigmented, I just love it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just using this shade right here just to kind of warm up the eye. I'm just using on the whole eyelid. I'm also using the same color under my eyes too. Now I'm taking another brush and I'm taking this color right here. This one is really pigmented, so I'm just gonna take a little bit and tap the excess, and I'm going to apply just from the inner corner till kind of like center. I just want to, you know, make it a little bit glowy in that place. That's pretty it. You can use your finger too. I think I'm going for my finger. Oh shit, that's what I was thinking. It's really pigmented. Not like I hate the palette, I love the palette, but it's just I am not going for so much. Like I don't want to do so much, you know, in my eye. That's it. Alright, that's perfect. Can you see? That's pretty it. Now I'm going for eyeliner, and I'm using a normal eyeliner to do that. I'm just gonna do a wing line. perfect. So that's it. By the way guys, eyeliner, mascara, that all is optional. I mean, no, mascara is not optional, okay, because you're using a lot of foundation, concealer, powder, so your eyelash will not look good. It will look really powdery if you are not using mascara, but still it is optional, I feel, somehow. So that's completely you, what mascara you want to use, waterproof or no waterproof, what eyeliner you want to use or you don't want to use. So that's completely depend on you. But for me, I can't live without mascara and eyeliner. Even I'm not putting any eyeshadow, I need this too, always. And that's it. And by the way guys, this is one of my favorite mascara from drugstore for everyday use. Oh my god, I love this one. This is from Essence. This is their Volume Style 18-hour lash extension. So this is my favorite one. Now we are done with the eye. Now I want to use a blush, and I'm using this palette for a blush. This is from Too Faced. This is their Natural Face palette. This is how the palette looks. So pretty packaging. I'm in love with Too Faced packaging, so I'm using the blush. Now blush also so important, at least for me, also optional for you. You don't want to use a blush, you don't want to use a contour powder, completely it's okay, but I love it. So I'm just focusing in this area, you know, right here. These days a lot of people putting blush, like they're focusing all this area. It's actually look pretty, you know, and on some people, but on me, it don't look good. But if it look good on you, just go for it. The thing we left is highlighter, and I'm using ColourPop Super Shock highlight, and this is the one called Wisp, and I'm just using a brush. I love this highlighter, so just using in my cheek. I'm just kind of creating like a V shape. Now also it completely depends on you that you want to use highlight or not. Sometimes even for me, I don't use highlight. I just will put all these things like and blush, contour, and I'll just go out. Mostly those days I want to just go for a matte look. I don't want to highlight, and it's fine. It's completely fine. That's why I told you guys that until powder, that was the base. That's something you need. So rest, all you can just think about it in the spot. That's really it. Now next is lipstick. When you are thinking about lipstick, you want to think about you first. You want a colorful lipstick, red, blue, pink. There are lots of color in the market, or you want to go for nude, you want to go for a light color, you want to go for lip gloss, you want to go for matte. There are a lot I just cannot say. So you really need to think about you and what are you expecting. Depending on that, you just go for whatever you like. So today I'm going for ColourPop matte lipstick, and it's called Poker. Alright, lipstick also done. Now the last thing, and I feel this is important. I feel like this just make your look like perfect, you know. It make your look not powdery and make it really look dewy, natural and perfect, because we are using a lot of powders like bronzer, blush, setting powder, and when I'm gonna spray this setting spray in my face, that's gonna melt everything and make it look perfect. So that's really important, and yeah, important step. So just applying. I don't know why I decided to talk when I'm applying my setting spray. That just enter inside my mouth. Anyway, I don't have a hand fan, so that's my fan. So you want to make sure that you dry down your setting spray, and if you don't, make sure it's gonna dry down by itself. Just crazy. Alright guys, so with that we completely finished our look, and at the same time I think I explained every single thing you need to know about, you know, makeup and to achieve a great makeup look. So yeah, and I think guys this video is quite long just because I wanted to give you guys all the ideas as possible, so you don't need to think about anything. But still, if you have any other question, then you can ask me in the description below always. And if you're able to follow this kind of step, then your makeup should look perfect and amazing and flawless. But at the same time, you need to put it in your mind that you will have a lot of not good makeup day. I always have it, so it's completely fine guys, but that's the most important part you need to know, like step you need to know to do makeup or before you start makeup. Alright guys, so that's complete this video. I'm just gonna end the video right here. And by the way guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do follow me. I'll put the link in the description box below, and will also somewhere in my screen I will put the Instagram name, also my Snapchat name. So please follow me, and if you don't subscribe my channel, then what are you waiting for? Just put on the subscribe button, and I mean not put on the subscribe button, I mean like press the subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming video. Until then, take care and bye bye.